Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now a play fake here on first down. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Ball carrier.
Malcolm Jenkins up to make the stop.
2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Murray. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Running from the shotgun with Drake. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. It'll be called a gain of 2, and that'll leave him with some options here on 4th and inches.
Then a yard.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. And Hopkins has got it. Touchdown, Arizona. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. but they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive, maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Out of the gun, he'll throw. The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Marcus Golden, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Breeze. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Cardinals 7, Saints nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Devon Kennard with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
3 and out.
So here we go on 4th down with Breeze. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Devon Kennard. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
At the Saints 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, Steve. Hey, Mike 52.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown ground. And the Cardinals now adding on to their lead.
Lining up for the extra point.
See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And we will not see a run back here from Harris.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now a 1st down throw, complete downfield. Touchdown, Cardinals! DeAndre Hopkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Cardinals push further out in front. So simple math here in the 1st half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Harris on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
4 yards. First down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
We got this. Ready? 5-9.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. It's a jet sweep. Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
First down.
Now they'll throw with Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. There he goes left side. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown.
Jared Cook, 56 yards. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7.
The score, Cardinals 21, Saints 7. Will Lutz to kick off for New Orleans.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Murray. They still can't get him. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Murray. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st down, Drake. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On the screen, this is Edmonds. That catch good for only a couple.
Murray's pass complete to Chase Edmonds. Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
56.
Operating from the gun. Murray escaping the pressure. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to DeAndre Hopkins. And the Cardinals will extend their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
The kickoff for Arizona.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle taken out. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10.
Watch the screen. And 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. Silver. 58 is mic. Go. 58 is mic. 58 is mic. You don't want that, baby.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Gonzalez to kick off for Arizona.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Takes this about 5 yards deep.
Me, you do this too.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the second half with Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Alvin Kamara.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Saints.
There's Breeze. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But it'll be 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now they'll toss it out right to Kamara. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Breeze. Flushed out right. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
From the 44, Breeze finding Harris over the middle. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 26. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Ready? Double waiting. Check, check, check. 58 Mike, 58. 58 Mike. Hey, tight, tight. Check, check, check. Check now, check now.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
58, right over there, yeah, yeah. Mike, 51, 21. Check. Sammy.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. Being chased out left. Cook's got it.
Breeze.
Touchdown Saints.
To Jared Cook.
Jared Cook. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Saints get a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. Drake will start the drive on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Come on, QB, come on.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Murray. Flush to his right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 30-yard line, 2nd and 12.
The Saints 30-yard line.
Murray a give. This is Drake. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now the first carry for Chase Edmonds. And they're going to stop him short of the first down as he's tackled at about the 21. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
A 4-yard gain.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
A 38-yard attempt.
So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Gonzalez's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 17. So with that, you figure, this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand. I'm like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A good pickup there on first as a screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. But they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back.